This world are incredible, so strong and so admirable. Each one is a miracle. Hey, just pick up your pencil. Crayons and stay colorful. You see, this world is wonderful. chase away your worries. Chrysanthemum calico heat become your shield whenever you fall asleep. I cried out, please don't leave me behind, so you held me tight and said I will be just fine, I will be just fine, I will be just fine. Purposes for benediction is synchronized to your face and pulsation. Take me to where your soul and believe in peace. Final destination. Touch of your skins and prosthetically brush the base of shoulders you used to embrace. Sparkling ashes with a line from sand, softly reaching into the sky. See and this, the romance drags me out of where I was. Criminal stargazer I rest, construct a map that helps me trace your steps. It's my mouth, I just keep climbing up, justify our vows. I know you are right above, you are right above, you are right above. I'm on the top of your world, I thought. Here I come, yo, and take a leap to
Hello everyone and welcome back to the next match in the Two Tally Community Championship. We have our next two players here, Albert and CraftedCart. Probably one of the bigger rank disparities despite seeding. As Albert being rank number 1 right now, I believe. Yeah, rank 1 versus rank 29. And coin flip results in Albert's pick. And the first map for this match will be Kurakunoreba, picked by Albert. Very expected pick. Albert having the advantage in pretty much almost everything. But I think there's a few maps that CraftedCart could come out on top on. We'll have to see. And both players are ready, so let's get into map number 1, Kurakunoreba. That was interesting. Seems like we had a bit of a technical problem there. Just give us one moment and we'll get that sorted out. Seems like we think we had a tournament sync issue. So we'll try and get that fixed. Wouldn't it be a week 2 two-tally community championship stream without at least one error happening? As Trombone Champ is indeed a game made in the Unity engine. As yet. This error isn't a fault of either player, I don't believe. Just a random bug that no one knows why. We'll try and get it sorted as quick as we can now. This music is perfectly fitting. Yeah, the please hold music of Two Tally. As we still trying to get everything sorted out. Unity is a game made in Trombone Champ. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and retry here. See if the same thing happens. On the same exact note. Yeah, this bug did not happen last time. And probably the weirdest bug. Just stopping sinking halfway through the first 3 seconds. Yes, yeah, gonna be investigating what's happening here. Not much else is happening. You know, while we're waiting, I think I know what I'm gonna see in chat, but what are your guys' predictions for this match? Who's winning it?
Oh, I just can't wait to get home from school so I can get online and talk with my boyfriend.
Mushi sweep from CraftedCart. Yeah, Mushi's winning the whole tournament. As you know, while we're waiting, I can talk a little bit about both the players. So, Albert being probably one of, if not the best speed players in this game, playing maps at absurdly high rates and just getting some really nice accuracy alongside it. And CraftedCart, I actually don't know much about. All I do know is that in last week's matchup, they managed to upset Danew 5-2. But seems like we should have the problem solved. CraftedCart saying totally not sabotage. Yeah, always Albert being sabotage. And we'll get back into it here, try for attempt number 3. Same problem seems to have fixed. Not fixed, but shown itself again. Yeah, gonna be Trying to fix this, maybe. Hopefully we can get it fixed. As the best song in TTCC comes up. Yeah, Trezom is screwing everything up. God damn it, Trezom. Yes, Chris got it best. Technical difficulties, please hold your trombones. Do not toot. Do not pass go and collect 100 turds. I don't know if you can pin in mobile, Grist. Yeah, it gives turds now. The economy is fallen. Toots are no more. If you want toots, you have to duplicate cards. Let's see, what can I talk about? You know, something that's interesting is Albert seeded number 2. Being beat out by, obviously, Electrostats. On every map except for 2. The 2 that Albert did better being Catch It and Enter of the Gladiators, the hidden map. CraftedCart just PB'd. Is this the solo section of Miku? I was gonna do my own solo, but then Miku started singing. Yeah, blame Miku. Manny solo win. All right, and doing a bit more testing, and then maybe we can get this under the way. Yep, black backup plan being tested right now. It sounds so weird hearing the songs without the trombone. I'm so used to hearing them with the trombone. Alright, yeah, just a bit more testing going to be happening. And if said tests work, we'll get this match underway. Just a reminder that first pick is Alberts being Kurokunareba. Aha! I like this lobby. Do the quick chats. I think this chart is too easy. I think the song speed is too slow. I like this lobby. I'm using tilt controls. Oh wait, that one's not in the game. My bad. Welcome. There we go. We got all the quick chats in the chat. Yo, shoutouts to last night when we had 16 tromboners in one multiplayer lobby. Yeah, every tromboner in the game was in that multiplayer lobby. Definitely. There's definitely not more than 16. Was it 17? Oh, you're right, yeah. We did have 20 boners at one point. Yeah. There were a lot of boners in that multiplayer lobby last night. Whoever was in that lobby, I think, got added as a friend on like everyone's Trom buddies. There were so many tromboners in the multiplayer lobby that we broke the formatting. As where can I find this game? This game is Trombone Champ. And it's on Steam. You can find it there and download mods for it to play on 2Tally. I definitely recommend the game. It's super fun. Got people calling that username a robot. Yes, I'm just waiting for to see if the problem has been solved here. We're gonna end up hearing like every song just outside of the match. Yeah, let's go the robot chain. Everyone doing the robot. Who's gonna be the first one who breaks it? Let's find out. Who's gonna break the chain? It keeps going. We found a new pastime. Keep the robot going. Eventually we'll run out of people to type the robot emoji. Alright, so we might be pivoting to a different way of capturing the screens due to a failure in the tournament client. Finally, have an update. Thanks everyone for being so patient, as this stuff does happen, just random bugs.
Nothing happens when you die. You don't leave your body or fly off into the sky. The deities you count on were just made.
It's a feature of Trombone Champ. Yep. You can't have toots with no turds, no treble with no bass. There must always be a break.
When I cry, reminds me of the time I called you up to say goodbye. The pint of chicken
As there you go. The inside details from Electra. Could it have been the big multi-lobby that broke it? Because didn't that run out of lean tweens? Yeah, I also doubt it.
Nothing happens by degrees. Your furtive summer fall is hidden by the trees. My predecessor always said you were a tease.
And
Nothing happens every year. I scare a few more people off by saying dear.
looks like Albert's gonna be winning Kurokonorepa by default. they played the map without us seeing an Albert won, so that is why there is the win by default there. They've already played it all the way through, so. Yeah, unfortunately no one could see due to the bugs caused by the tournament client. But I think we'll be getting into our second pick here by CraftedCart very shortly. Gotcha.
sits alone on the floor of her bedroom, waiting for answers, wasting time. Here it is again, the son of a soldier, Remington shotgun, rolled up sleeves to keep Satan out of the walls of the suburbs, his last bastion of modernity. But Satan waits upstairs, watching over his heart as she writes emo songs. She's for depressed, her lyrics are naive, but she still sings hard out the only way she knows how to confess. And she gets up to shut the bedroom door behind her, she stands right beside her. She's trying to get her head on straight. She walks right out of that room, but then always ends cracks, nail polish. She performs the melody. She laughs so hard I watch her lose. The violence follow her backwards. The arms will bestow police, but she'll never leave her bedroom. In this bedroom, come He said you'll never be okay if you don't come to your senses. With you, everything's the end of the world. Melancholy, I can't spread like a virus. I'm sure you got it from us. Stupid girl, you'll never be okay if you don't come to your senses. But I feel so defenseless, so alone. I thought he was right when he said that he loved me. He said, thinking of me from afar. And does he stop to look at her? They won't look further. Looks not a murder. It's an inevitable tragedy. The bloody hands of all the heartless fuckers who emotionally fucked her to monetize her suffering. Flipping through a spiral notebook for some sad, hopeless words to turn into a liturgy. So she'll never leave her bedroom. In this bedroom,
Alright, hello everyone. This is not Maddie, this is Zara. But currently, our situation is that Tournament Host has had some sort of error between yesterday and today, and the matches cannot be sent through Tournament Host to be completed. So we've swapped our viewing method to a different one, so that we can keep the matches going. The 7 p.m. match will unfortunately have to be delayed while we finish out this one. And we are currently hoping that that is the end of our technical troubles. Between this weekend and the next weekend, we will try to figure out what exactly happened with Tournament Host, so that for week 3, we can make sure that this is all sorted out and hopefully won't happen again. Yes, they played through it a few times. One of the times we let them go all the way through, but because of the rulebook, since the tournament host client failed, the point has been given to the higher seed by default. Our next map will be Himitsu Cult, chosen by CraftedCart, and I will bring it back over to Maddie.
All right, hello. So yeah, our next pick by CraftedCart gonna be Himitsu Cult here. And we'll get into map 2. Himitsu Cult picked by CraftedCart. As we have no audio. As early on, CraftedCart actually gonna find the back lead, but Albert gonna take it here. And I can no longer tell what is happening. All I see is one screen. There we go, we're back. So CraftedCart gonna find a few misses here. That's gonna give a 500,000 point lead. Gonna find one more. Oh, CraftedCart gonna miss again. And find a few more. And there goes Champ Meter. Champ miss from CraftedCart. Gonna extend this lead even more. Albert, why are they gonna find a miss? But we're approaching that last quarter. And time is running out for CraftedCart to come back. Thousand points the difference. It's just gonna stay that way. As the map's gonna pick back up. Another player finding a miss. And it's not what you want to see if you're CraftedCart. CraftedCart gonna find a miss. And find one more. And with there only being one more section left. Million point deficit. It's gonna be too much as Albert continues to hold on. Not finding any breaks. Finds a champ miss in the final part, but that's not going to be enough to let CraftedCart come back. There's no notes left. And Albert going to take the point. Go up 2-0. So next pick gonna be Crafted Cards. And we have map number 3 picked, Endless Summer. Another map that you expect Crafted to pick. Both players are ready, so let's get in. Map number 3, Endless Summer. CraftedCart gonna find a few misses in the intro there. It's gonna give Albert this early lead in this map being one of the shortest. Each miss is so detrimental. Lead gonna be around 100,000, especially with this ACK lead. And Crafted gonna miss the jump. And find another break. This lead gonna be 300,000. As Albert's gonna hold on to the FC for now. As we get into the true meat of the map right now. Another player missing on the jump. Crafted gonna find a few misses and jump up to 600,000 lead for Albert. Albert gonna hold on to this FC. And that's gonna give Albert the pick and go up 3-0. What a score from Albert. As we get the next pick from Albert. Right, we have our pick. It's probably one that you expect from Albert. Less than 3. The one of the 2 hidden picks here. And both players are ready, so let's get in to map number 4, less than 3, with hidden. If Albert wins this, goes to match point.
Oh, I just can't wait to get home from school so I can get online and talk with my
Early on in the beginning of this map, Albert gonna find the accuracy lead. As both players are gonna hold on to their combo. But Albert with 97% ACK. Actually gonna find a break, but it's traded by Crafted. Crafted finds a jump miss. And that's gonna jump the lead up to 300,000 and growing. And And now the misses start pouring in for Crafted as the difficulty picks up halfway through the map here. And another champ break from CraftedCart. $700,000 and growing with all these misses. And another champ break from Crafted. Albert, we're gonna find a break, but that's not gonna be enough. Last 20 seconds here. And Albert would have to have a serious choke. But CraftedCart's gonna continue to pick up misses on the hidden pick. And that's gonna be Albert going to match point against CraftedCart. As now we go to Crafted's pick. His final pick comes in from CraftedCart, potentially be with Master. Albertsune on match point, looking to take it. Both players are ready. Let's get it going. Map number 5, be with Master. Match point Albertsune. This map having the hardest intro. And you can immediately see it from both players. Neither one being able to hold anything. CraftedCart gonna come out worse. Just finding a few more misses than Albert. It's gonna lead to this almost 500,000 point score lead. Crafting to pick up a miss there. Albert has found the groove. Both players holding on now. Albert gonna find a break. Crafted's gonna hold. This is gonna let the lead come back towards CraftedCart. But you're gonna need a few more misses from Albert to come fully back. As Albert also has the act lead. As this intro pattern is gonna show its face again. Crafted's gonna miss champ. And this lead's gonna grow. And just finding a bunch of chain misses. Lead gonna jump up to 1,000,000 points. Albert just not dropping. Only dropped that one time and not finding any more. Crafted gonna pick up another miss. we're already approaching the last quarter. There's one more part where the lead could switch, and it is the solo. Here we go. Solo time. Crafted gonna find a few misses. And Albert's holding on. Albert finally gonna drop with CraftedCart drop champ. And Albert hits that! And that's probably gonna seal it. 2 million point lead. There's no map left for Albert to miss on. And that's going to be a sweep from Albert. 5-0 over CraftedCart. And Albert will be moving on in the winner's bracket. CraftedCart going to be moving down to the lower. Not out just yet. Congratulations to Albert and GG's to both.
And it makes me want to fly so high, makes me want to fly so just keep climbing up just to find our boss. I know you are right above, you are right above, you are right above. Now I'm on the top of your world, I know. Here I come, my yo, and take a leap to swirling racing, soaring in, and I will notice my acceleration. Take me to your heart, as my melodies are brand new. Listening, touch of your lips, compassionately pressed against the sky. You used to cherish, delicately flushed, decompresses on my rock and pulses softly, merging to the sky. I just can't wait to get home from school so I can get online and talk with my boyfriend.
That's right. Oh yeah.
I'm thinking me good, you. I'm thinking me good, you. I'm thinking me good, you. I'm thinking me We are walking together. I will see you in the end. I'll take you where you've never been and bring you back again. Listen to me with your eyes. I'm watching you from in the sky. If you forget her right away, I'm asking you to let me stay. With me in your magic slot and keep it turning darkest night. I need you here to keep me strong, to live my life and sing around. I'm walking with you right away. Lock your expensive boys and say you found me here inside the dream. Put through the fire straight to me.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Two Chatlet Community Championship. We have our next match here. Sorry about that. Between Danew and Professor Whom. Rank 36 from Professor Whom and rank 18 from Danew. Seed 17. What? Oh my god. Seed 7 versus 15. Excuse me. So, another match where the seedings are very far apart, but this one I do expect to be a bit closer. And coin flip result is in favor of Professor Whom. So Professor Whom will get the first pick here, and first pick is less than 3 with hidden. a map that, if you've been watching Professor Hume's streams, you know that they've been practicing that. And we have it ready from both, so let's get map number 1 underway. Less than 3 with Hidden. There is no audio, but I'm sure that'll be fixed. There it is. So early on, Danew gonna find herself with the accuracy lead. But gonna find a break, and that's gonna switch the lead. But Professor Hume gonna find a champ break. And that's gonna flip it right back over. Danew gonna end up finding a break and a champ break. Professor Hume gonna find a bit more breaks though. And that's gonna put the lead over on the new side. Professor Hume's gonna find a bit more breaks. Lead to 100,000. Gonna find another one. As my internet had a stroke there for a second. But I'm back. And lead 450,000. Professor Hume gonna find another champ break. And find one right at the end. And Danew gonna take the first pick. So the pick will be Professor Hume's again. And despite all the practice, not gonna be able to take that point. Really unfortunate, but we'll have to see what the second pick is. Maybe we see the hidden being picked again round the mountain, but let's have to wait and see. And there we have it. Map number 2 being picked by Professor Hume is going to be round the mountain with hidden. Which, again, Professor Hume's been practicing that, so both players are ready. So let's not delay. Let's get it underway. Map number 2, round the mountain with hidden. Early on here, Professor Hume gonna find a few breaks before the champ. And find another one right there. going to give the lead to Danew, 100,000 points. Both players find a break and they trade it, but Professor Whom's going to find another one. This lead's going to grow to about 200,000. But Danew's going to find a break. That's going to bring this back. And find one more. 50,000, but Professor Whom's going to break with Champ. $200,000 points, gonna be the lead, and another Champ miss from Professor Whom. That's gonna let this lead grow to 300,000, but it was traded by Danew. I missed that. As both players trade a miss. This lead gonna stay the same. There is enough map left for this to come back. But it's gonna come down to if Danew misses or not. Both players try to miss, but Professor Whom with the Champ miss. That's not what you want to see. Danew gonna continue to hold on to this 10x, gonna find a miss there, but it's traded. Finding a few more misses. But that's not gonna shake the lead up enough. Gonna break with Champ at the end, but I don't think there's enough map left. And Professor Whom's gonna find a few breaks anyway. Not enough map. Danew's gonna take map number 2. And now we go to Danew's pick, I believe. And the double insta-hidden picks backfiring on Professor Whom, unable to win both. Gonna let Danew get an early 2-0 lead. And we have the pick in Himitsu Cult from Danew. That's going to be our map number 3. Professor Whom going to be looking to try and put a stop to Danew's winning streak. But Himitsu called a map that does favor her, so we'll see how they both do. Both players are ready, so let's get map number 3, Himitsu Cult. And do keep in mind this is a lower bracket match, so tournament lives are on the line. Early on, the Acolyte's gonna go in favor of Professor Whom, but the map's gonna immediately pick up, and Professor Whom's gonna immediately find 2 breaks. And that's gonna give an early lead and a Champ miss from Professor Whom. 200,000 point lead now. As Danew finds her first mess, but it's traded by Professor Whom a bunch of times. Both players missing Champ. And Professor Whom taking a bit more time to get this Champ meter back up. That's gonna let Danew take a lead of 500,000 points here. Both players finding their groove. Danew finds a miss, but it's traded by Professor Whom with a Champ miss. lead gonna grow an extra 100,000 from that. Another miss coming out from Professor Whom, but it's traded by Danew. But Professor Whom gonna find a few more, and that's gonna let this lead grow again. Both players finding misses there. Danew finding a few. And you can see the nerves. Professor Whom's cursor. This lead hasn't moved much at the end of that pattern. But we're into the last quarter. Both players holding in this pattern. And we're starting to run out of time for Professor Whom. Professor Whom gonna find a champ miss. It's traded by Danew though. But can Professor Whom hold on for long enough? Gonna find a few breaks. And the lead's gonna stay the same. A miss is traded by both, but another one is found from Professor Whom. And this lead isn't going anywhere. 700,000 points and staying. And it's all down to the last pattern. But even if Professor Whom hits it and Danew doesn't, there's not enough time. Danew hits it, Professor Whom doesn't, and that's gonna be 3-0 for Danew. Now we go to the next pick. No hidden maps left for Professor Whom. Gonna have to use the no mod pool, which is a majority of it. And we have our next pick, map number 4, going to be moving on. Both players are ready, so let's get map number 4 moving on, underway. Potential match point for Danew here, if she can win it. Early on, act lead gonna be there for Professor Whom. But then an immediate champ break as the map starts. Gonna give about a 200,000 point lead, almost 300, as a few more breaks are found. And Danew is just holding on. Danew finally gonna find a break, but it's traded immediately by Professor Whom. 400,000 point lead now, and this is one of our shorter maps. Into the solo we go. This lead could switch, but a champ miss from Professor Whom is gonna delay that. Both players missing on the descending pattern. But Whom is gonna catch it worse and find a champ miss out of the solo. And with how short this map is, We would need a bunch of chain misses from Danew for this almost 950,000 point lead to flip, and it's gonna be Professor Whom who finds it. Danew gonna finally find a break, but that's not gonna be enough. And Danew is gonna be moving on to match point. The reverse sweep now needed from Professor Whom, needing to win all 4 maps back to back. As we go to the next pick. And our possibly final pick from Professor Whom gonna be Kuna Reba on match point for Danew. And both players are ready, so let's get it underway. Map number 5, the potential final one. Kuna Reba, Danew, match point. Here we go. Will Danew close it out 5-0 or Professor Whom get 1? Danew's gonna find an early champ miss, and that's gonna give Professor Whom the lead for the first time in this match, other than the AC lead early on in most of the other maps. But a few misses are immediately gonna trade it as a champ miss gonna come out from Professor Whom. So 180,000 point lead gonna grow now with that champ miss. Danew's gonna find a miss, so this lead is gonna shrink. As Professor Whom is holding on to a combo. Both players are gonna trade a miss, so the lead's not gonna change. But Danew gonna find a miss there, and Professor Whom not, so this lead is gonna shrink. And Danew finds a champ break! And Professor Whom holding on to champ and combo. 50,000 point lead now in the favor of Professor Whom. Finds a few breaks, so it's gonna shrink. But it's still a lead, as Danew gotta find another break. 100,000 points now. This is one of our longer maps, so this lead can change drastically over time. But we're about the halfway mark. Professor Whom gonna find a break that's gonna shrink the lead. But Danew gonna find a champ break! That's gonna extend this lead. Professor Whom gonna trade the champ miss. But Danew doing worse. Both players finding a bunch of misses in this stream section. Professor Whom gonna get champ first, so this lead is gonna solidify at about 260,000 points. Both players missed the jump. Professor Whom finds a break that's gonna let Danew back into this. As we're in the last quarter now. Danew gonna find a break before the slow section. And miss champ! Over tapping on the slow section. Danew gonna drop champ. This is gonna let Professor Whom bring up a huge lead before the outro. The hardest part of this map. Roughly 600,000 points in favor of Professor Whom here. Professor Whom gonna find a chant miss. It's gonna swing back just ever so slightly. Gonna solidify at about 430,000 points as a chant miss, which with dense notes isn't as bad. But this could all flip in the end of the map. Nerves high for both players. Professor Whom gonna find a chant miss. And that's gonna let Danew really back into this. 200,000 point lead. Professor Whom gonna find a few more misses, and this champ's gonna stay down. This lead cut almost entirely in half, 140,000. Both players trading misses. Both players trading chant misses. Lead less than 40,000. As Professor Whom's gonna find a few more misses. Gonna get champ a bit later. This is anyone's map. Professor Whom gonna find a chant miss. But Danew gonna find a few more misses and drop champ. 200,000 points into the outro. But Professor Whom's gonna trade it. It all comes down to this. Who will take the map? Professor Whom hitting more of the jumps. There goes champ meter. 100,000 points in the favor of Professor Whom. But that lead's gonna shrink as Danew is holding on. It flips over. Danew's point now. Professor Whom missing a few more notes. 100,000 points. And Danew is hitting. And in the outro, it's gonna switch. And Danew will sweep Professor Whom. The closest map we've seen. And that's gonna be it. Danew, your winner of this lower bracket match. Gonna be moving on in the tournament. And Professor Whom swept out. The closest map. It swapped in the ending 5 or more times. But it's not enough. Danew gonna be moving on in the tournament. And that will close out our week 2. GG's to both. Congratulations to Danew. And unfortunately, Professor Whom will be out of the 2-Tally Community Championship 2024. What a close match. And that's gonna be all from us for week number 2. Thank you everyone for being so patient and tuning in during the technical difficulties that we had. Here is our finished bracket for week number 2. We'll be back next week for week number 3. So players who are in, get to scheduling. Players who are out, unfortunately, you will not. But congratulations to everyone who won in this week, and we'll be moving on. And condolences to everyone who has left the tournament so far. But we will catch you all back here next week for week number 3. Stay tuned for some more 2-Tally Community Championship matches. And stay awesome. Have a good morning, evening, or night wherever you are in the world, and we'll catch you all later.
2. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This song is one you won't forget. It will get stuck in your head. If it does, then you can't blame me. Just like I said, too catchy. This song is one you won't forget. It will get stuck in your head. If it does, then you can't blame me. Just like I said, too catchy. This song is one you won't forget. Will get stuck in your head. If it does, then you can't blame me. Too catchy. This song is one you won't forget. It will get stuck in your head. If it does, then you can't blame me. Just like I said, too catchy. This song is one you won't forget. It will get stuck in your head. If it does, then you can't blame me. Just like I said, too catchy. In your head. This song is one you won't forget. It will get stuck in your head. If it does, then you can't blame me. Just like I said, too catchy. This song is one you won't forget. It will get stuck in your head. If it does, then you can't blame me. Just like I said, too catchy. Too catchy.
What seems to be endless, pointless, colorless. It's a mess, you know, this hopeless life of mine. No friends to be with. I'm really so jealous of all the beautiful colors of yours. Heavy shadows, scary nightfall, erase all the lives I've got. I want to scream but can't open my mouth. A broken piece of chalk is enough to connect the dots. Because I'm still alive, there must be a meaning, right? People in this world are colorful, the ugly and the beautiful. Make up colors in this world, hey. Just pick up your pencil, crayons, and be colorful. I'm sure this world is wonderful. La, la, la. This world are incredible, so strong and so admirable. Each one is a miracle. Hey, just pick up your pencil. Crayons and stay colorful. You see, this world is wonderful.
Hello everyone. On behalf of TTCC, we would like to apologize for the technical mishaps that delayed matches today. Following tournament hosts' cursor movement failures, we will be launching an investigation with help from Electrostats that will hopefully fix the issues that were present today so that they may not happen again in future weeks. Many thanks to Maddie for casting on such short notice, and to the players for being patient while we figured out our technical issues. Following the statement, we would have liked to add the chart showcase for Week 3, but unfortunately, we cannot as we are not quite done with the showcase video. It will be released at a later time, and competitors will be notified when it releases. Week 3 charts will be slowly rolled out following the conclusion of this statement, and will be available to play shortly. Whoops. Thank you for watching this week's matches, and we'll see you next week.
Carnation disease silently chase away your worries. Chrysanthemum calico heat become your shield whenever you fall asleep. I cried out, please don't leave me.
Oh, and one more thing. There's FL in next week's pool. Good luck!